Joining us now to talk about this is Sally Kohn, CNN political commentator, Hillary Clinton supporter, and columnist for the Daily Beast, and Betsy McCoy, a former lieutenant governor of New York, Donald Trump supporter, and senior fellow at the London Center for Policy Research. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.
Okay, so Betsy, do you think that Trump's strategy won over the women that he needed, those suburban Republican educated women?
I do. I think that creating this separate little event before the debate kept the issue of the treatment of women off center stage, because what the polls show, the Gallup poll, the Pew poll, is that women, like men, consider the top two issues to be our stagnant economy and the increasing threat of terrorism.
Well, the first 15 minutes of the debate, though, were on Donald Trump's
well,
bus comments.
that wasn't his doing, but let me just explain.
It was his doing. He said them.
No, let me just explain, please, that he was answering a question. But Mrs. Clinton isn't running on jumpstarting the economy or addressing the threats of ISIS, because her party has failed on both those issues. So she has turned the debate to a debate over political correctness. That is the theme of her campaign, the speech police.
Political correctness?
Yes, let me just finish. She has said she's going to make sure that men talk respectfully to women, that whites are taught to show more humility in the presence of blacks, that chubby beauty queens won't be fat shamed, that illegal immigrants will feel welcome, and that people who disagree with her will be labeled bigots, racists, homophobes, xenophobes, and all those other deplorable names. He measured it against the really big issues we're facing, such as Christians being beheaded or drowned in steel cages, people unable to find work because our economy is growing at a meager 1.2%.
Okay, we got it. So, Sally, your thoughts?
You know, I find myself a little speechless at the moment, Betsy, and that's not a common phenomenon. Look, Hillary Clinton has a plan for the economy and for not only creating jobs, but creating jobs with good wages. She has a plan for defeating ISIS. Notably, and this stuns me, I don't know how we've gotten to this point as a country, Donald Trump repeatedly was asked very clear, very simple questions about his strategy for how he would replace Obamacare, how he would deal with ISIS, how he would address tax issues, and he did not answer the questions. He just, hang on, I let you talk. Yep. He just kind of vomited a word salad all over the place. Now, that being said, I'm sorry, Hillary Clinton, this is like this is like saying that Donald Trump trying to blame Hillary Clinton for bringing up the birther issue. That is preposterous, it is untrue, and it is the definition of Orwellian. He brought it up again and again and again and again. The reason we're talking about the sexual assault of women and misogyny in general, as well as discrimination and prejudice and hate in this campaign, is because of Donald Trump, because he keeps bringing it up, because he keeps doing and saying things that are beyond the pale.
Let's go back to the core issue.
Let me just start by clarifying, because it just doesn't seem to be clear to Betsy or to the media, that Bill Clinton is not running for president. Just let's get that clear for starters. And second, Donald Trump's message, his marketing pitch to the American people seems to be, don't vote for the candidate whose husband hurts women. Instead, vote for me, Donald Trump, because I hurt women.
That's not it.
What the heck is happening here?
All of Mrs. Clinton's paid ads are political correctness ads, pointing fingers at people she doesn't like the way they talk. Whereas
her ads are his own words. She is quoting his own words, and he says they're nasty because his words are nasty. I'm sorry, but when does this stop?
Going to elect the next president to be the speech police.
It's not just Donald Trump's words. He bragged about forcing himself on women. He bragged about sexual assault. And by the way, if we want to talk about accusers, there are women who have stepped forward repeatedly. There are active lawsuits to back up those claims, not just words. Let's stop trivializing Let's just stop trivializing it as words. We're talking about his actions, and his actions aren't just offensive, they're criminal.